All right, now let's get started. So the first thing that we need to know before we continue is that you need to already have installed Flutter in your system, okay? So I'm on Windows right now and I've already installed Flutter. Everything is working just fine. So if you haven't installed Flutter, you should go ahead and install Flutter first, and then we'll come back here and then get started. So the other thing I need to mention is that for this course, I'm going to use Cody as my co-pilot and maybe also Continue. Both of them are installed, okay? I might be changing between the two, but I'm going to mostly use Cody, okay? So let's get started. So first I'm going to create a new Flutter project, okay? So I'm going to come here and then in the command palette here, I'm going to create a new project. So I'm going to select an application. So I will choose the location in my machine. So this is the location where I want to save it. I'm just going to select that. Now let's rename, let's give it a name. So I'm going to just call it Flutter Firebase auth login, okay? Maybe just like that. I'm gonna name my project just like that, okay? Or I can just say Flutter Firebase auth UI, okay? Like that, and then I'm gonna click enter. So we're gonna have the project being created. So let's just wait a bit. All right, we have the project created. So let's just close that. And then let me open up one of my emulators here. I'm gonna open my Pixel 8. I have my Pixel 8 running here. Let me just move it over here. All right, the first thing to do is to try to run our new application. Okay, so I'm gonna come here and then run it. Let's just wait for the first run of the application. Right now, application is running for the first time. So let's close it. We can confirm that everything is okay. All right. So now here, the first thing that we are going to do is let's install the packages before we clean up all of these. Okay, we better get started right away. All right, so let's go in our pubspec YAML file, and then here we're gonna need to install some packages that we need. Okay, so let's minimize that, and then here on my browser, head over to pubs.dev. Okay, here let's search for the first package that we want. Okay, this is going to be, of course, the Firebase UI Auth. Okay, because we are going to deal with Firebase authentication. Okay, so this is the package that we want. If we click on it, we can minimize our application. So we want to work with email login, phone login, and then also email verification. And then also we can work later on with Apple, and then we want to work with Google and then Facebook as well. Okay, so we might also work on Twitter login later on. Okay, so this is the package that we are going to use. Okay, you can read all about it if you want to read more about the documentation. So let's go on installation, and then let's just copy that. Gonna copy that and then go back to our application, and then we will paste that. That's going to be the first package that we want to install. And then because we are going to need all other Firebase packages, so let's go ahead and get them. Okay, so let's come here and then get also Firebase core. We want to get this Firebase core, and then installation. Let's just copy this, go back here, and then paste that. We also want to get Firebase auth, so let's get our Firebase auth. you want this package installation, and then let's get this one. Gonna go back and paste it here, and then the next thing is we're gonna get also Cloud Firestore and Firebase storage. So let's get Firebase storage, this one. Let's import that, paste it here, let's minimize, and then let's also get Cloud Firestore. So we want to get this one, installation, and then let's copy that and then go back to our application, then paste. Okay, so yeah, maybe for now let's just get these. Okay, so I'm gonna hit Control S since I'm on Windows to save this. You have to hit Command S on Mac, or you can just click here to get the packages. So right now it's downloading the packages. Okay, it's going to show us the progress here. So let's just wait a bit until all the packages are downloaded. Just like that, the packages are downloaded. We can go back to our main.dat here. All right, now we can also bring back our application. Okay, now the next thing to do is to connect our application to Firebase, because to do all of this we need to have our application connected to Firestore. Okay, but maybe before that, let's do a bit of a cleanup here. Okay, so what we want to do is let's remove all these comments, and then this home screen here, I'm gonna delete it. I'm going to delete all of this, and then I'm going to delete all of this, and then I'm gonna go here on the lib here, right click, and then I'm gonna create a new folder, which is I'm going to call this as what, maybe screens. Okay, now here in the screens, I'm gonna right click and then create a new file. This is going to be now my home. I'm gonna name it home screen dot. All right, so this is going to be a stateful widget. Just type stf. All right, we should have a stateful widget here by default. I don't know. Okay, stf like this, stateful widget. Let's have a home screen like that, and then here let's return a scaffold. All right, yeah, just like that. Let's just have that, and then let's close it like that. So this is just going to be a home screen, and then the center which says home screen. Okay, now here instead of this home page, we can call our home screen. All right, and then let's also remove this debug mode. So here you can say debug add mode banner to false. Okay, right now if we hot reload like that, we are going to return our home screen, the one that we have just created here. All right, so okay, I think that's it for now. Let's connect before we put a lot of things here, before we change a lot of things here. Let's first connect our application to Firestore so that we can get started with our methods of logging in and then creating the authentication screen and logging screen. Okay, so let's end this video right here. This is going to be a short one. It was just installing the packages and then creating a default, just a small home screen. Okay, so in the next one we are going to connect our application to Firestore. Thank you guys, and see you in the next video.